Lesson 19, Oracle Data Guard, Comprehensive Guide, Lecture Script for Mr. Bell, Ctech, CaesarBrotherTech.com. Introduction. Good morning, afternoon, students. My name is Mr. Bell from Ctech, and I'll be your guide through today's comprehensive lesson on Oracle Data Guard. This is Lesson 19 in our Oracle Database Administration course, and it covers one of the most critical aspects of enterprise database management, disaster recovery, and high availability. Before we begin, I want to emphasize that DataGuard is not just another database feature. It's a complete solution that can protect your organization's most valuable asset, its data. So let's dive right in. Part 1. Foundation Concepts. What is Oracle Data Guard? Oracle Data Guard is Oracle's comprehensive disaster recovery and high availability solution. It creates, maintains, manages, and monitors one or more standby databases to protect enterprise data from failures, disasters, errors, and corruptions. Think of Data Guard as your database's insurance policy. Just as you wouldn't drive a car without insurance, you shouldn't run mission-critical databases without proper disaster recovery protection. Core concepts. Let's discuss two fundamental recovery mechanisms in DataGuard. 1. Redo, apply. Physical, apply. This is a recovery mechanism where redo data from the primary database is applied to maintain a block-for-block copy of the primary database. It operates at the physical storage level, maintaining the exact physical structure of the database. It supports real-time apply of redo data and enables active data guard capabilities. Think of this as creating an exact twin of your primary database. 2. SQL apply. This recovery mechanism is specific to logical standby databases. Here, redo data is transformed into SQL statements, which are then executed on the standby database. This allows for a different physical structure than the primary. It enables reporting and queries during recovery. Think of this as recreating the effects of changes rather than copying the changes themselves. Why implement DataGuard? Organizations implement DataGuard for several critical reasons. 1. Disaster recovery. Provides comprehensive protection against site failures, storage corruption, human errors, and natural disasters. When disaster strikes, having a standby database ready to take over can be the difference between hours of downtime and minutes of quick recovery. 2. High availability. Ensures business continuity through automated failover capabilities, offers near zero data loss protection, provides minimal recovery time objectives, RTO. In today's 24/7 business environment, even minutes of downtime can cost millions. 3. Resource optimization. Enables offloading backups to standby systems, provides read-only reporting capabilities, creates testing and development environments. This allows you to get more value from your investment in standby infrastructure. Part 2, Implementation Methods. Now that we understand the fundamentals, let's explore the 5 main methods for implementing Oracle Data Guard. Method 1, RMAN duplicate command. This is the most straightforward method for creating a physical standby database. Prerequisites. Network connectivity between primary and standby. TNS configuration completed. Sufficient storage on standby. Force logging enabled on primary. Advantages. Simple one-step process. Automated file naming. Handles all file types. Can be done online. Implementation steps. First, configure primary database parameters. SQL alter system set log archive. Config, dgconfig, prod, stdby, alter system, set log archive, dest1 location, use db, recovery, file dest, alter system, set log archive, dest2 service, stdby async, and then execute the RMAN duplicate command, SQL. Man duplicate target database for standby from active database store recovers file set db unique. Name ist by set log archive, dest2 service prod no file namacheck. This method is like using a photocopier to create an exact copy of your database. It's quick, efficient, and requires minimal intervention. Method 2, manual standby creation process. The manual creation method provides the highest level of control and customization over the standby database creation process. When to use this method, custom file naming conventions are required, storage configurations differ significantly between primary and standby, network bandwidth limitations exist, complex storage migrations are involved. Prerequisites: Oracle Enterprise Edition installed on standby server, identical Oracle versions and patches on both servers, operating system user and groups configured, directory structures created on standby, network connectivity verified between hosts, sufficient storage allocated on standby server, step-by-step implementation. 1. Primary database preparation. Enable force logging. Enable archive log mode, if not already enabled. Create standby redo logs. Configure initialization parameters. 2. Network configuration. Configure tnsnames.aura on both primary and standby. Set up listener.aura on standby. 3. Backup and copy of primary database. Take RMAN backup of primary. Copy SP file and password file. Transfer files to standby server. 4. Standby database creation. Create necessary directories. Create file from SP file backup. Modify initialization parameters. Start instance and restore database. 5. Start managed recovery. Enable real-time apply. Though more complex, this method gives you complete control, like building a custom car rather than buying one off the lot. Method 3. Database Configuration Assistant, DBCA. The DBCA method provides a graphical interface for creating standby databases. When to use this method? GUI-based administration is preferred. Quick deployment is needed without deep command line knowledge. Standard configurations are acceptable. Training new DBAs or implementing in less complex environments. Prerequisites: Primary database requirements. Archive-log mode enabled. Force logging enabled. Primary database running with no errors. Database registered in the central inventory. Network requirements. Valid tnsnames.aura entries for both databases. Listener configured on both systems. Port 1521 or custom port. Open between servers. SSH connectivity between servers. Optional but recommended. System requirements. X Windows system for GUI access. Sufficient memory. Minimum 4 GBs for DBCA operation. Oracle software home properly installed on standby. Same Oracle version and patch level on both systems. Step-by-step implementation. 1. Primary database preparation. 2. Network configuration verification. 3. DBCA execution process. 4. Post-DBCA configuration. This method is like using a wizard in software installation. It guides you through the process step by step. Method 4. Data Guard Broker configuration. The Data Guard Broker provides a centralized management framework for data guard configurations. When to use this method? Managing complex data guard environments, implementing automated failover solutions, requiring centralized management of multiple standby databases, integrating with Enterprise Manager Cloud Control, broker architecture components, daemon process, data guard monitor, main broker process on each database, manages configuration metadata, coordinates state changes, monitors database health, configuration file, stores broker metadata, maintains configuration state located in DG broker config file 1 and DG broker config file 2. Step-by-step implementation. 1. Broker configuration prerequisites. 2. Creating broker configuration. 3. Configure protection mode. 4. Configure fast start failover. 5. Configure database properties. The broker method is like having a central command center for all your data guard operations. Method 5. Active Data Guard implementation. Active Data Guard extends traditional data guard capabilities by enabling read-only access to the physical standby database while it's applying redo data. When to use this method? Real-time reporting requirements exist. Offloading read-only workloads is needed. Zero data loss protection is required. High-performance reporting infrastructure is necessary. Prerequisites. Licensing requirements. Active Data Guard option license. Enterprise Edition license. System requirements. Physical standby database. Sufficient network bandwidth. Additional storage for read-consistent views, memory for active sessions, configuration requirements, real-time apply enabled, flash recovery area configured, archive log destination set, step-by-step implementation. 1. Primary database configuration. 2. Standby database real-time apply setup. 3. Performance optimization. Active data. Guard is like getting double value from your standby database. It provides both disaster recovery protection and reporting capabilities. Conclusion. Today we've covered the comprehensive world of Oracle Data Guard. From its foundational concepts to 5 distinct implementation methods, you now have the knowledge to protect your organization's data with Oracle's premier high availability solution. Remember, the method you choose depends on your specific requirements, environment, and skill level. Whether you prefer the simplicity of RMAN duplicate, the control of the manual method, the GUI comfort of DBCA, the centralized management of Data Guard Broker, or the advanced capabilities of Active Data Guard, each approach has its place in the DBA's toolkit. Are there any questions about today's lesson? Thank you for your attention, and I'll see you in our next class. Ctech, CesarBrotherTech.com, Mr. Bell.